A show, and this was a tremendous show back in the 80s. I think it was called Street Hawk.
Yes.
Rex. I think it starred a tremendous show back in the 80s. I think it was called Street Hawk. Tremendous show back in the 80s. I think it was called Street Hawk.
Yes.
Rex. I think it starred Rex Smith.
Rex Smith, yes.
Wasn't he also a singer?
I do recall that that I was on that show, and I suppose you have a clip.
I'm Rex Smith, and I've worn a lot of different hats in my career. Rock and roller, teen idol, superhero, daytime, prime time, Broadway star. I can't wait.
You take my breath away. Your every song.
One night in 1979, a million teenage girls swooned as Rex Smith stole their hearts in a TV movie called Sooner or Later.
I'm Rex Smith, and I've worn a lot of different hats in my career. Rock and roller, teen idol, superhero, daytime, prime time, Broadway star. The greatest role in my life has been that of a father. I want to tell you a story about how I met my oldest son. You heard me right, how I met my oldest son. It was a few years back, and I was starring in the musical Sunset Boulevard. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll let my son take it from here.
I'm Brandon Smith, and I've worn a few hats in my life too. From oil rigs to entrepreneur. I own one of the finest lingerie stores in the country, nominated as one of the best in the world. I'm from Calgary, Canada, and I love it. The people, the mountains. It's also home to the Calgary Stampede, the greatest rodeo on earth.
Did I mention that when I was touring around the world as a teen idol, I was the star of the Calgary Stampede? I met this girl. She took my breath away. I asked her to come with me around the world. She said no. She had obligations at home.
I've been told I was conceived during the Stampede. Maybe that's why I'm a bit of a Mustang myself.
I left Calgary the next day. I was 24. With adventures ahead, I said goodbye. I was swept away.
I was raised by my mom. Shared a lot of laughter and a lot of tears. Good times and bad. But it was when I was 16 and my mom was sick. Really sick. She was saying goodbye to me, and she shared a secret that she kept from me all my life.
So it's 16 years later. I'm in Vancouver, starring in Sunset Boulevard. This is a very intense young man sitting in the front row.
I'm 16, just off the bus in Vancouver. Only a few dollars in my pocket, with one question on my mind and in my heart.
I was in the lobby after the show, taking pictures with the audience to raise money for charity.
I'm standing next in line.
He walked up to me and said,
"Can I have 5 minutes of your time?"
Atlas shrugged. I was looking in the mirror.
He took me to lunch.
He took my heart.
My dad introduced me to the world. A son found his father.
A father that found his son.
My dad is still rocking, and we travel a lot together.
Now it's time for father and son to go into business. Smith
and Smith, Unlimited. We're going to Hollywood to produce a show.
Smith & Smith Unlimited is going to be filled with star cameos as we pitch our ideas for the next big thing. You ready?
Are you?